I just found meaning in restricted domains. Ask and you shall receive. So I asked the question, how can I make my transition to Floor 101 meaningful without skipping a single level? And I found the answer. If you understand this answer and apply it to your life, you will accomplish more in your life. So this is a life training tool. I figured out that restricted domains is actually a life training tool. People pay a lot of money for tools like this. And I'm not kidding about it. The idea is the following. If you want to be more productive in life or more effective in life, well, if you want to be more effective, you work on the right things. And that's most likely not Era of Chaos content advancement. Quick combat, 100 times, right? So this is not. Work on something more effective. And then how can you do it productively? Using the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is basically you work in a focused way for about 25 minutes, give or take some seconds, and then you just take a 5-minute break. So let's say you do some push-ups, with that you strengthen your muscles, right? Or some meditation, yoga, going out for a coffee, something else. So you can do all these things. 25 minutes, 5 minutes, or 30 minutes, 5 minutes, that works too, but don't make it too long because you won't be able to focus, your brain will get tired. Now, I have to do my invoices at times, right? So I need to administrate so that my accountant will be able to do their yearly VAT return or something else. These types of things, they dedicate focus about half an hour. Or I need to study. I need to do some research. I need to do something that is not Era of Chaos. So what do? I go to the macros. Where is it? I always forget because I'm not used to full screen. Here it is, macro recorder. And then you get this pop-up, restricted domains. Repeat it 100 times. I mean, the interface was not prepared for Era of Chaos, so they didn't expect you would have to repeat something 100 times. And 18 seconds multiplied by 100, it's 1800 seconds, so it's half an hour. It can be 25 minutes, it can be half an hour. This is gonna be your Pomodoro timer. So while this game is running in the background, possibly on your second screen, so you will need to have a second screen on this. Apologies if I didn't mention it in advance, that's the catch. Because if it's on your main screen, you will need to use another device to do whatever you want to do. It doesn't work with just one screen because you need to have that real estate on the screen where this client is there. And you do this 100 times and you even have progression built in. Because there is the first one, the second one, the third one, and so on, and you see exactly where you stand out of that 100. And then sometimes you look at it, oh, it's still battling, it's number 78. Not a problem, I'm still focusing. And then at the end, once the 100 has elapsed, the only problem is that this is not an optimal Pomodoro timer because it won't give you alarm or something. But this is actually a great Pomodoro timer, so I'm so grateful for the team that they have created a feature that can run for half an hour every single week. And then imagine what would happen if you had 2 accounts. Then you would during your 5-minute break, you would need to log into your second account and restart the whole thing. Because if you're on 2 separate servers, you might need some experiments because you don't know it otherwise. So this is my recommendation. If you want to get better in life skills, use this progression in restricted domains. And by the way, if this content ever went away, I would be so sad about it. I cannot explain how sad I would be if it went away. Then I would most likely use a real Pomodoro timer, just like how I use it on any other day of the week. So don't worry if this content goes away, it's fine. You will still learn the Pomodoro technique and you will still understand how to make this progression meaningful because you'll get better at life skills while this restricted domain is grinding.